This is In Case You Missed It, your National Agriculture News recap for the week ending July 31st, 2026. While some stakeholders expressed hope after the July Agriculture Ministers' meeting in Halifax, there's little indication that substantive program changes are in the works for the next agricultural policy framework. In fact, it might be too late to make meaningful change before the framework takes effect in April 2028. That's according to Tyler McCann, the managing director of the Canadian Agri-Food Policy Institute. Farmers have been looking for better business risk management programs and programs that address challenges in global markets. The ministers agreed to a couple of adjustments to agri-stability. McCann said there's also talk of making more off-cycle changes to BRM programs. However, there's no public indication that a different approach is in place. Scott Ross is the executive director of the Canadian Federation of Agriculture. He said there's been a lack of urgency around significant reforms, and the industry has a lot of work to do to push governments in the right direction. 2 Agriculture Agri-Food Canada research sites are expected to stay open after Saskatchewan signed an agreement with the federal government. However, that doesn't mean staff who work there get to stay. The Agriculture Union represents 32 staff at the Indian Head and Scott sites. These include technicians, general laborers, and administrative staff. The union said they received a memo explaining that the agreement between Saskatchewan and the federal government doesn't affect workforce decisions. AAFC would continue with planned relocations and winding down of operations. Union President Milton Dick said many technicians are already laid off, and research will suffer. The federal government announced earlier this year it would shut down 7 research sites, a move that provoked significant backlash. This month, Federal Agriculture Minister Heath MacDonald said he was talking with other provinces about turning over research centres slated to close. American spring wheat yield estimates continue to fall. The Wheat Quality Council recently finished its hard spring wheat tour and is forecasting an average yield of 48 bushels per acre. That's based on inspecting fields, mainly in North Dakota. The USDA forecasted 58 bushels per acre on July 10th. Jim Peterson is executive director of the North Dakota Wheat Commission. He said heat damage since the tour has likely lowered yields further. Peterson said the market response to the news has been tepid. In his opinion, there should be more of a bump in prices, given that spring and winter wheat crops are going to be shorter than forecast a month ago. In the week ending July 28, U.S. wheat futures weakened and dragged Canadian prices down with them. This was based on factors like improving weather and hopes that grain might keep moving through the Black Sea region. Wheat futures were trending upward as of July 30th. In case you missed these and other stories from across the Glacier Farm Media Network, visit AgCanada.com or download the AgCanada app.